Good evening.
Evening all.
I was going to say, you're not Vince.
I'm not Vince, no. I've got less hair than Vince.
How you doing, Jamie? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, but not too bad yourself.
Yeah, good. And new at the pond this week?
No, Heron's not come back for a good few days now. Window needs a clean, but other than that, yeah, all's good. All's good.
Good. It is. Let's have a little look who's in the chat. We've got Michael Kirby, Dino, Scrag68. Massive shout out to Scrag for he's seen a VAT for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Messaged me and said, you want it? I said, I do, but it's a bit far for me. He went and put it on the roof of his car for me and dropped it off to me this morning.
Oh, nice one.
What a guy. So yeah, great little VAT. I think it's about 4 foot by 3 foot by just under 3 foot deep. Decent little size. Great little growing.
Nice.
Oh, it was a little bargain made up with Dasker Bank Scrag. Peter Martin, Ian Enders, thanks for coming. Got 55 in already. We've only been going less than 2 minutes. Great to see you. Let's see who else. We've got Phil, Lloyd Coy, John Cope, Barry Hill, Orchie Coy, RS2000 Cos, Paul H, Andrew Jones, Seska's Reef and Pond, Tony. Tony's had a couple of crackers off me recently. He sent me a picture yesterday of all 3 of them together, the 3 that he's had. Lovely. Nice. Cracking little mix. That gosh he got last week was unreal. Scott Henderson, Mental Koi Pond, 3 years of shears. Koi Dreams, Darren Joyner. Chris Taylor, that Pond guy, and John Perks. Thanks for coming, everyone. Really do appreciate it. 71 in already. Richard just jumped on. Nice to see. Oh, good. We'll get into it in a second. But just explain, Vince had a family thing, so he couldn't do tonight, and Jamie very kindly offered to come on with me because it's daunting on your own. I'll be honest, it is. So
you Jamie, would have been fine.
I know, but it is a bit hard. So I do appreciate you jumping on, Jamie. And
no worries, mate. No worries.
Nice to catch up anyway.
Absolutely.
So you're coming to the growing show. You're going to be selling bonsais at the growing show.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to be a great day. I've got a few toys that I'm going to bring down as well for your charity thing.
Brilliant.
Had a good look up in the loft and see what I got. Nice. Are brand new, like you've asked for, but just put up there just in case, as you do.
Yeah.
Bringing a fair few bonsais. I've bought a couple of new ones from down the allotment that you guys haven't seen before other than my last video. I've still got about 300 down the allotment, so
definitely the bonsai king of YouTube.
Absolutely. I've been umming and ahhing whether to actually start a dedicated channel for it, but don't know. We'll see.
It's a nice sideline to your channel now. What do you think?
Yeah, well, the only reason I'm umming and ahhing, whenever I release a bonsai only video, it barely gets any views because obviously I'm a koi channel. So I thought, well, there are a few of the bonsai community on YouTube that follow me because of that. So I thought, well, maybe if I have 2 separate channels, I'll get the bonsai community and the koi community. So.
Definitely. I've only ever had one bonsai and it died. So I'm going to be buying one off you at the growing show and see if I can keep that one alive. So that's fun.
I can tell you which one's the easiest to look after. That's for sure.
That's it. I just got the one that I liked last time. Maybe just get the one that's easy. We got a few more in as well. Mahakoi, nice to see you, Kyle. And I have seen a few other names that I haven't mentioned there, but sorry if I've missed you out. It's just this chat moves really fast. Ross Black, Keelan Moore. What's say? Sorry.
I said, especially when there's a lot in.
Oh yeah, it's just, and then everyone's saying hello to each other, so the names are bouncing around everywhere. Yeah. But so there's 80 people in. I think we get on and let's have a look at some fish.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So I'm going to start with the one of the lower end ones, one of the cheaper ones. Not a low end fish by any means, just its cheapest starting price. I always like to start a couple cheaper, just to get people going. So I chose this one because it's got that big fish pattern, but towards the bottom of the fish, the peduncle coming into the tail, there's breaks in the benny. I believe it's going to end up being steps in the fish. So it's going to have that full body pattern, which probably will recede a little bit, and then steps towards the bottom, which I think will be really nice as it gets big. 17 cm, only £30 start bid, which I don't think anyone can knock that for a Mamashowa Kohaku.
Definitely not.
So is anyone going to start the bid on this for £30? Delivery, sorry, I'll get into this now. Delivery is £30 a box. Now, that doesn't matter if you buy one fish or every fish on the auction is going to cost you 30 quid. Whether you need multiple boxes, I'll pay the rest to get them sent to you. Drop me an email to myboyskoi@gmail.com. I'll run that on the bottom of the screen. And send me your details. Send me your details via email, your name, your number, and your address of importance, and I'll get them sent out to you. So that's simple. You can collect if you're anywhere near North Wales and you want to come to me. So we've got Tony starting off 30. Steve Marsh, you just missed out on that, mate. Tony got in there first, £30. It'll be £2.50 increments to up Tony, so it'll be £32.50 to take it from Tony. As I say, Tony's had free fish off me up to now. He knows the quality of them. He's made up with them. And he's obviously come back for more, which is great. I'll still never get over that Dainichi Benigui that he got for 50 quid. Jesus Christ.
That was a nice fish.
£50. But I think I'll hold that one forever. It's £32.50. Thank you very much. 35. So say £2.50 increments. Can have them post out anywhere UK mainland. You can collect if you're in North Wales or generally Merseyside area and forward and back to Liverpool quite a lot. I don't mind dropping stuff off within realistic distance. Or meet me somewhere as well. That's fine. We can do that. Yeah. So ideally payment tonight. I can do it via bank transfer or I can send you a text payment link to your phone. Scrag, I have one of the super mangoes. Mine are growing like mad. I've got ones that are over 18 cm now. Probably touching 18, 19. They were all 14 cm. So, what, 6 weeks?
Chagoy are a grower.
Yeah, 6 weeks, 4 or 5 cm. I only feed mine twice a day. They're not on heat. They're literally just, I give them enough food to maintain and they're still growing on that. So, get them on some heat, feed them 5-6 times a day and they'll go like stink.
Does help they're in a polytunnel with you though, because that keeps them more stable.
It does. I do get that bit of free heat to do.
And stability.
Stability and heat, yeah.
That's the big thing.
Not with this weather though. This weather's an absolute nightmare.
Oh, and it just won't stop raining. It's raining now.
Yeah, it's we're just not getting the weather. It'd be another £2.50 to take this, so we're on £32.50 on the Mamashowa Kohaku. Is anyone interested for £35 to take this fish? Bear in mind, this has got a retail value of probably over double what it's on the screen for right now. And people mention this to me, and I said you can always go and check out anything I say on this auction. Go to dealers and see how much these fish cost. You'll get given the real prices from them at a retail price, and you'll see that what I'm saying is true.
Yep. Certainly worth that and every bit more.
Oh, definitely. Saying they can't see you, Jamie. Can you scooch that way? Yeah, that's the one. There he is.
Hiding.
Becky Cook, £35. I met Becky and her partner at the koi collection. She come away with some nice fish that day as well. So it'll be another £2.50 to take this one, £37.50. We've got 10 fish to get through, so I don't want to hurry everyone, but hurry up.
Looks like it's got a nice window pattern on this one. Looks like it's going to be nice from the side as well.
It really is. I have got a video which I probably should have played, but I'm just. Let me play this video. Where is it? Right. Long fish.
He'll get there.
I'll get there. It's this one. Is it that one? I've uploaded the same fish, which is the wrong fish, twice.
Oh, man.
Right, we haven't got a video of it, but I can assure you it's very straight, nice fish. I say every week I get better than I do every week, but Jesus, I don't half get it wrong as well.
We're only human, mate. We're only human.
I literally spend hours uploading all these videos and uploaded the wrong video twice.
Oops. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. I don't take it too serious. It's all good. So we're on £35 on the Mamashowa Kohaku. It's going to cost you another £2.50 to take it off Becky. £37.50 we're looking for. Is anyone interested for £37.50?
Come on, guys. It's worth every bit of that.
Should I hear Scrag's comment, Jamie?
No, I'm not looking at comments. I'm looking at the fish.
What breed of birds that's on your shed behind you, Jamie? That big heron.
Oh, well, bugger. That heron. He hasn't been here for about 4 days now, so fingers crossed he's got the message. But I thought you meant the fake owl sitting just there. I've got a fake owl sitting on the side of the pond now.
Do you think that does any? Do you think that works?
I think it's got just as much chance as a fake heron, and I already had the fake owl, so
yeah, definitely. If one's going to work, the other will work, I'm sure. £35. We are going to wrap this up. If anyone's interested, this fish is too cheap. £37.50. We're looking forward to take this fish. If anyone's interested, let me know. Get your bid in. You've got about a minute left. Eden Koi, Dave. Have you ever met Dave?
Yeah, I've met Dave a few times. Yeah, we did the Adam Byer trip last year and a few shows.
Not got to be 6'5".
Oh no, he's tiny. He's tiny. Like you.
I'm only messing. He comments on the height every time. So right. Congratulations, Becky. You've got that £35. It was an absolute steal. Not going to drag it on because we've got too many fish to get through.
Bargain.
Right, onwards and upwards. We've sold every fish for 3 weeks on the run now, and not all of them are selling for the full value, but just that everyone sells, honestly, it's unbelievable.
The starting prices are phenomenal, as you say. You're not going to buy it at that price in a shop. So
no, honestly, that you pay 70 quid for that. Generally, you'd pay 70 quid for it all day long. So you got a steal there. What else have we got? Don't want to jump up too soon. Right. Look at that.
That's nice.
16 cm Oishigoshiki.
Very nice.
Very nice, little winner. Starting bid be £60 on the Goshki. Yeah, nice one, Scrag. 96 in the chat now. Hit that like, please. We've been smashing well over 120 people every week, so Hopefully we get up to that number again. But Aokigoshiki, we're starting at £60. I will run the video in a second. If anyone's interested in the Goshki, let me know.
It's got a nice head pattern, that one.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to do on it. It's, as you can see in the middle, more where the beyond the middle to the back half, but you can see like there's silver scales on both sides of the fish.
Yeah.
I think when they open up a little bit, that's going to be unreal. But it's got the black all the way through, but it's also got the silver shiny scales on the side.
Yeah.
A
lot of people like dark Goshkis as well.
Yeah, I do as well. I prefer them to the lighter grey. Some can look nice, but I think a dark one does stand out. The Benny floats better.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's the video. So it is. I've just seen a £60 comment. Where was that? We got Tony. We got £60. He got one of these last week, and he knows what these are like. Joey, you missed out there, so it's going to be another bit to take it from Tony. Going in £2.50 increments. Cheap fish. Cheap fish. So these are there. Alan, nice to see you, mate. He's had fish off me as well. 101 in. Hit that like, please. So yeah, £2.50 increments on the Goshki. I will play the video again. Goshki.
It's a cracking fish.
Yeah, it really is. So it'll be £2.50. Is anyone else interested in this for another £2.50? Honestly, this sound for £60 is just scandalous. Tony's right in on them bids though. Tony loves to get them early bids in. He knows that he ends up getting the bargains.
Absolutely. If no one else gives him competition, it's his, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to give this a couple of minutes. If you are interested, get your bids in. We've got a lot of fish going up tonight. So have a look through the comments. Scrag, carrying on with there's a bird on your shed, Jamie.
Yeah, I know. It's a pigeon. Well, yeah. It's a pigeon. I used to hate the pigeons.
Koi evening, everyone. Lovely looking koi. Very cheap. Very cheap, Reg. Really is, mate. So, yeah, we're going to have to give this another couple of minutes because I'm willing for someone else to up this bid.
And where else can you get an Aokigoshiki at 16 cm for £60?
I wish I could get Aokigoshiki for 16 cm for £60. What are we going to play? Let's play this again. Yeah, we're going to give it another minute and it's going to sell for £60, which is unbelievable. bear in mind, Tony bought one last week, very, very similar to this week, and he paid £160 for it. So
he's getting himself a right bargain this week if nobody bids.
everyone decides to ring me during these auctions, doesn't it? Put that on silent. Is that what you're doing, chasing the birds with the laser?
Yeah. Where?
Yeah.
Gone. See, it's gone now.
Sheepfish, that it is. Right, so we're going to wrap it up then. It's looks like it's going to be Tony, so going once. Let's see, going to give you seconds now if someone's going to snipe at this. Stokoi Adventures, Ollie Log. Nice to have you in. Sam Koi Christie. Nice to have you in, mate. Going twice. Last chance. I can't believe this.
Bargain.
And sold. Tony, congratulations, mate. You honestly, absolute steal.
I bet he's jumping for joy right now.
He gets the bargains on this. Like he really does get the bargains on it. Joey, you missed out, mate. You're too late. Unfortunately, it's not what I see on the screen when I call it. So, yeah, need to get your bid in a bit faster, pal. Right, let's see how these get on, I think. Oh, no, we'll do this first. This is a nice little fish. 15 cm, £40 start bid. Got a video to play as well. Cracking little fish.
That is a nice fish.
Yeah, you done well there, mate. Honestly, you did. But I massively appreciate your support. You keep coming back. You're happy with the fish. That's all I can ask. So I'll play the video on this one. Beautiful little fish. £40 start bid. If anyone's interested, let me know. Aoki again.
It's got a really nice luster on that one.
Yeah, very, very clean as well. Very clean. I got messaged about this through the week as well, so I'm just wondering if the person who messaged me is in the comments, because they seen the video, messaged me and said, would I sell it? And unfortunately, I think this was the second or third fish someone messaged me about and said, would I sell it from out of the auction? But if I list it, I can't really sell it. It's not fair, you know.
Yeah. Once you've released that video, it's too late then, isn't it? They're the ones you've selected.
Yeah, it's just not fair. It's just like if I put it out and someone might want to buy it, then it's not fair for me to sell it backdoor, is it? No, 40 quid to start it.
If they want it that bad, they have to jump on and bid, don't they?
Well, this is it, yeah. This is it. There's one of the fish tonight that two people both asked about the same fish separately. So I've got a feeling that's going to do well. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Yeah. So £40 to start this one. Let me know. Is anyone in on £40? So I've played the video on that again.
It's a nice metallic one, guys.
It is. It's yeah. So you've got to know what you're looking for. I think that's the thing. You've got to like the fish and you've got to look for potential. I think there's a lot of potential in this fish. Very clean, nice pattern. Yeah, I think get it on some heat, and you'd have a lovely fish there next year. A lovely big fish.
Absolutely.
Play this video.
I think we've had some bids in on it now, Danny.
Okay, let's see. So we started Tony again, trying to snipe them bargains. He gets in with them low bids and it works, you know. High Val Koi, 42.50, thank you. £45 to take this one now, another £2.50 on top. No worries, mate. Thanks for coming, Rich. How's Phil doing? He's a crazy fella, him. He's funny. Did you see Rich from Shrewsbury Koi? Have you seen his videos? He's got like the fella, his neighbour, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
And he helps him and stuff, but he's at the koi collection. He's a funny man. So an extra £2.50 if you want to take this. As I say, we've got a lot of fish to get through. We're only on this the third fish. We've got another 7 fish after this. So let me know if you're interested and let's get through them. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on this and then it's sold. £45 to take this one. If anyone's interested, you've got less than 3 minutes. I'm watching on my little clock up here, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. I feel like I haven't stopped talking, my mouth sounds like. But what's your plan for the ground show then? Are you staying down or are you just driving there and back in the day?
Probably just drive up there and back at the day because it starts at 11, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a three and a bit hour drive for me, so that's not too much of an early start.
No, it's not really. No.
It should be all right.
It'll be a good day though. I think plenty of people have said they're coming. Tickets are selling well. Tickets are still available for the ground show. What we're going to do, we're on a limit when we get to a certain point, but for right now, I can get as many fish as we need, so we can essentially take it as big as it needs to be. Obviously, as it gets close to the time, I will have to start drawing it in because within a few weeks, I'm going to have to fish and I'll know how many to buy. I'm going to buy a good buffer. So if we sell 75 tickets, there'll be at least 100 fish. If we sell 100, there'll be at least 120, 130 fish, so that everyone gets a fair pick of a decent amount of fish. And if you're the first pick on the first lot, you'll be the last pick on the other lot. So again, we'll try and make that as fair as possible, so that one person isn't getting last pick on both. Got about a minute left. A minute would be another £2.50 to take this. Anyone interested? £45. Steal.
Absolute bargain again.
The ground show's in Wrexham. The venue's been confirmed, but we haven't released the venue date yet. There's going to be stalls there on the day. Jamie's going to be selling bonsais. Will's Koi and Bonsai is going to be selling his metal bonsais. I'm selling fish. We've got a couple of people selling dry goods and other bits. So there'll be about 6 stalls, all small businesses or people having a go. That's sort of the nature of what I want it to be about. No big dealers, no big money put behind it. Just giving people a chance. I think it's a big thing that I want to push, is giving people a chance. On the day, I've dedicated to getting 1,000 toys to give to kids going without this Christmas. So there's going to be a couple of foundations that we're going for. One is Angel Tree, which gives presents to kids whose parents are in prison, which I feel it's a great cause. It's not the kids' fault that the parents are in prison, and why should they go without? So Angel Tree is a Christian organisation that do that give out kids presents. There's my mum works in a school, and some of the kids there have literally got nothing. Some of them haven't. Some of them are okay, but some of them have literally got nothing. So we're gonna speak. She's gonna speak to the head teacher and see if there's something we can do there, and try and provide a good Christmas for every kid in that school, and not just around Liverpool as well. We're gonna spread this across the country. Sweet. So I've asked for other koi dealers around the country if they want to get involved. Would they be a designated drop-off point for toys? So people then haven't got to try and post them to me and such. We can try and have several locations, which I think would be nice. And I say it's 1,000 things. It's my idea to do this, but it's not my thing. Let's do this as a community. Let's all get behind it.
Absolutely.
I've said 1,000 because I think 1,000's a big number, and I think if we achieve that, then next year we double it. So
I think, to be honest, I think that's a really easy and low target, personally. With everybody on YouTube that can get behind it and push it, I think 1,000 is a really low number. So if we smash it, it would be even better.
Exactly. Right, I'm going to let that go. Hi, Volkoi. Thank you very much, mate. Drop an email to myboyskoi@gmail.com with your details, your phone number, your address, etc. We'll get the payment sorted after this auction. Appreciate that, mate. And that went on for a lot longer than 3 minutes. I apologise, but you got that. Right. I'm going to put one of the fish that people have been going on about to see what the reaction is. I think it's unbelievable. But yeah, no, I think you're right, Jamie. I think we can do 1,000 toys. And how good would that be? I really want it. I asked my mum about this today because she works with the kids who I say some of the families have literally got nothing. And I said, what about trying to make 1 or 2 families Christmases as well? So we literally provide the toys, the food, like clothing, whatever. And I'm talking like deprived families here, like people who've got absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And really just making one. We'll donate 1,000 toys to as many people as we can. But at the same time, try and really change 1 or 2 families' lives this Christmas as well.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely awesome.
I just think it'd be an amazing thing to do. And as a koi community, random little community that we are, I just think how good would that be? But right, let's get this on screen. Tell me what you think of this, Jamie, because I'm in love.
Got 11 Ochiba. That's a nice Ochiba, that is.
I'll get the video open a bit. £100 start bid. This 2 people have asked me to buy this fish separate. They both been told no because it's on the auction. 18 cm. Anyone knows that this is one of a limited amount of fish in the country. I'm one of the only dealers that's got these fish. They're not around, and I had to twist arms to get this. So I really did. I was proper like, I need them. And we're off. Phil, £100, nice one, mate. So Phil's one of the people who asked about buying it. It said, unfortunately, no, it's on the auction. It's got to be auctioned off. And if it goes for anywhere near its retail value, I'll be happy.
Well, I bet its retail value is a lot more than £100.
Jesus, yeah, tell me. Is it? Yeah, not a great video, guys. I apologise for that. Videoing fish is not an easy task, really not.
No, you need a lot of light, but a lot of shade at the same time.
This is the problem. So with the goshki, you can't have shade because you can't see them.
No.
But with something like a Kohaku, say, if it's not really shaded, you also can't see it because they're glare. So last week I'd done a lot of videos, the goshki shaded, and when I watched the videos back, it just looked like a black fish in the bowl. So I had to go back, get it back out and do it again with no shade. Nightmare.
You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah, like...
It amazes me when you see like people like, I don't know, Quenny Koi as a for instance, when you see their pictures of their fish online, you think, how the hell do they get a photograph to look like that?
They've got
I've tried photographing mine hundreds of times. It could never get anywhere near like
I feel like you've got to have a natural knack for it, but if the right light and stuff like that will probably help. Right, I'm just going to answer this. We post out, it's £30 per box. Doesn't matter how many fish is in there. If it's multiple fish, we can put multiple boxes. That's at my expense. So it's only £30 for you. We can post anywhere UK mainland. If you're anywhere near North Wales or Merseyside, you can have it delivered or meet me or collect, depending on your location, we can figure that out. But otherwise, that's £30 for the box to be shipped, as I say, anywhere UK mainland. So it is going to be another £2.50 to take this fish. Honestly, this is far too cheap. I'm surprised the bids aren't bouncing in, to be honest.
It's crazy. Got a
Feel
really
like
nice body on it as well.
It's lovely, honest to God. This is one of them fish where I had to like battle with myself. Everyone knows I love Ochiba, but look at the webbing on it, the scale, like the scalation. It's superb.
It's crazy.
The pictures really don't do it justice either. You want to see it in the flesh. Phil seen it in the flesh, and he was like, "I want to buy it," and I said, "Mate, you can't." So he's the first bid in. So that just goes to show when you see it yourself, and then you're the first person to bid on it. It proves that it's a spot on fish.
Absolutely.
So anyone else going to go on this? I will really not be happy if this only sells for £100. Like, honestly, that's scandalously low. Gotta play that video again.
Or not? What happened there?
Did it not play? Messages, who's selling bonsais at the event? Jamie, the man on screen, is the guy selling the bonsais at the event.
Unless
Joey,
you want to buy a bonsai, then go see Will.
Phil, 105. 107.50. You can bid it higher than £2.50. You don't have to bid in £2.50 increments. You can't. That's the lowest you're allowed to bid. But if you're interested, let's try and get this moving. As I say, we're on 40 minutes. We're only on fish 4. We've got another 6 to go. Joey at 110. More like it, fivers. Will's
Still
a
a
wire
bargain.
bonsais, yeah, and Jamie's a real bonsais. Um, 115, thank you. 117.50 minimum to take this. Would the koi dealers consider a charity auction to raise cash for Christmas toys? Just an idea. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. I was gonna wrap auction a fish tonight. For it, and I did say in the video, but what I'm gonna do instead, because it'd just be easier. I'm just gonna go and buy a toy myself, and I'll show that on YouTube this week. I'm gonna go and buy something half decent this week out of the takings from one of these fish, and I'll show you what I buy this week on YouTube. We're on 120. Be 122.50 to take it from Joey if you're still interested, Phil. So yeah, it's that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy something decent this week, and yeah, we're going to start getting this. Skag 68. He dropped a toy off this morning when he dropped me VAT off as well. Very nice to him. Jamie said he's got some stuff there as well, so he's going to bring that down the ground show day. I'm going to buy some bits. A few other people, Scott Henderson, he said he's going to do some stuff with his koi mugs to help get some stuff in as well. So yeah, there's a few people getting behind it, and I'm sorry again if we haven't mentioned you. Loads of people have messaged me. If it was in the mainland, I would have snapped that up. Very nice fish. That's cheap at 120. Yeah, that's, I think, realistic value, probably 250, something like that, if it was in a retail setting. So 120 is stupidly cheap, if I'm totally honest.
half the price.
Mate, last week we just about had videos. The week before we didn't have videos. The week before that we just about had pictures. So, like, I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting there. Just bear with me a little bit, please.
It's a good idea, though.
No, it's a great idea. I don't know how you do it. I'm just not very.
You
Not
have to
very good.
Google it. YouTube it.
YouTube it, yeah. Let's give people the option to drop new food, clothes as well. Yeah, I'm not against if someone wants to bring non-perishable food or toys. Sorry, I know we've already said toys, clothes. I'm not against anything to do with that. I think it'd be nice. 135, nice jump up there, Joey. It'd be 137.50 if you're still interested in this, Phil. Yeah, I think Phil, £150. Nice one, mate. I love it when the auction gets a bit serious. You know, when they start £2.50 and then 5 and then 10 and then it's 15 quid, and it just sort of gets that like, I want this fish. Love that. Joey,
I remember you bidding on Koi Wholesale's one.
Yeah, I got them flags, didn't I? 225.
Yeah, very nice.
I think there was a bit of competition with me and someone else there, so I had to just put my foot down and say I'm taking these.
If you want it, you've got to go for it, haven't you?
That's it, yeah. I'm definitely. I do love them auctions. I get carried away. Jack just mentions, what about vouchers to supermarkets through a GoFundMe? Makes it easier. Other YouTubers share the link stuff. Yeah, definitely. I'm not very literate, but I will definitely try and do that. I don't want cash. I think cash causes problems. So on the day, we're going to do some sort of raffle or tombola on the growing show, and then the money from that will be counted up on the day in front of people, and then we'll use that money to put towards that Christmas idea that I want to do for people, and that could be in the way of a voucher for Asda or Tesco or something like that. I don't really want to raise cash. I'd rather ask people for donations. At least then if you give toys, we know the toys are going to the right people. Cash can cause trouble, can't it? So, yeah. Vouchers are a nice idea, though. Vouchers, a good idea. Toys, clothing, non-perishable food. But at the same time, I'll be honest, I've got to somehow store these files and toys and non-perishable foods and stuff. So, yeah, we might have to cross that bridge when we come to it. But right, I'm gonna give this another 60 seconds, and then if not, Phil, it's yours, mate. You've done well to get that. You had a good little battle with Joey there,
and you've still got yourself a bargain.
And you still got yourself a bargain. You still probably saved £100 retail. I've just seen that. When Joey said he was out, Phil put mine with smiles. It's not if someone just snipers you in the next 30 seconds, it's not. But it doesn't look like they're going to, so. Yeah, definitely. Doing it without the cash is the way to go. I love this idea of like making a difference. You know what I mean? I think how good would that be if every year we done it? Right, Phil, it's yours. Congratulations, mate. But yeah, so Kashi from Kashi's Koi, he does that motorbike drive. Now we're just thousands of motorbikers get together, and these are like the fellas that you probably wouldn't want to walk over to in a pub. And they all get together and they do the charity ride with the toys for kids.
Yeah.
And that started off with like a couple of them doing it. There's a couple of mates, just a nice idea. Now there's thousands and thousands to the point the police stop the roads to let them do it now. So it's like, I just think it's a great thing that can be done.
When I was a teenager, I used to have like a little Lamborghini type thing, and when they used to drive through Peterborough, I used to tag along at the back for a couple of miles, as you do.
Until the Lamborghini couldn't keep up anymore.
No, it's all right driving through town, but as soon as they get back out onto the main roads, it's like, bye guys. Thanks for letting me join in.
I'm sure Scrag 68. I'm sure I don't know if he's still got scooters, but he definitely had scooters.
I had a few.
I think he was a mod back in the day.
The Honda Vision, the Honda something else, and then the Lambretta.
Very nice. Tell me what you think of this. Deutsch Jag. 29 cm. Jumbo toe side turning this side this winter. Cracking fish. Very, very nice. I've got 5 of these. Some scales, some not. And they're very, very nice. I've got them with a window so I can see them. And it's appealing to watch them, to be honest. It's very tempting to just have them in there. Just keep them in there.
Absolutely.
But they're going to outgrow it very fast, though.
Big fish for the money.
Very, very. Yeah. It's Hoshikan as well. Hoshikan and Chagoy, £100 start bid, 29 cm.
Very nice.
Yeah, Dave from Eden Coy's messaged me about me pictures, polarizing lens. Yes, definitely. My mate rang me today as well and said, lad, you need to get a camera and stop doing on your phone. He's like, your phone's just not good enough. I just don't like technology.
That's got a lovely colour to it, that one.
It's very nice. The picture doesn't do it justice. The video's better, definitely. They're really light coloured. Very, very nice. As I say, I've got 5 of them. I think at least 2. Well, the other 2 or 3 might get grown on, to be honest, because next year get some food in them, be big fish, have big price tags. Dave's saying about we do presents for kids at work. We choose an address for people to order off Amazon. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea as well. And Scrag said he has 2 scooters, 2 Lambrettas.
Nice.
And then
old school.
Darren has a Lambretta as well.
Yeah. I do miss it. Mine got stolen, unfortunately, my Lambretta. That was shed. What can you do?
They've got a big price tag now as well, haven't they?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The older ones, yeah. I mean, they're still making them to this day pretty much, or at least similar things.
Yeah. Never the same, though.
No.
It's like the Land Rovers. I love the old school Land Rovers. Them new things are just...
Yeah.
Oh, like...
You could climb up to Mount Everest on them things.
Well, Phil, who's just bought the Ochiba, he's got one of the very first Land Rovers. Like he's got a few Land Rover Defenders, but he showed me pictures yesterday, and you'd have to tell us in the comments, Phil, what is it? But very, very old, looks like World War One type Land Rover. Sweet. Very nice, in mint condition. £100 start bid on this. What's that? Sorry.
Go on, you.
Yeah. £100 start bid, Hoshigan, Chagoy. Tell me where you can get one for anywhere near £100.
I can't.
No. And the growth potential is unreal. Every pond should have a Chagoy.
It's still a tow size at that size.
Yeah.
It's not this side till, as you say, this winter.
This winter, so around November, they turn this side. You got this in the right conditions, you could be taking this into winter at, what would you say, high 30s?
Oh yeah. If it's in a heated pond, you could quite push it up to 40 if you've got the right food, right conditions. 11 cm and unreasonable.
No, definitely not. I'd say them Krashiko I've got out there, the mangoes, I've put 4 or 5 cm on them without teeth.
Really?
Just feed them twice a day. They just want to grow.
When I used to heat my, or last year when I heated the grow-ons, I was getting on some of them over a centimetre a week growth, 4 cm a month. You know, it's crazy.
That's good going, isn't it? It's great when you see stuff like that. £100 start bid. Phil, 1951 Series 1 2-litre prototype Land Rover. That's what he's got. Land Rover themselves wanted to buy it off him.
Nice. Museum piece.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet they would have paid a pretty penny for it as well.
Yeah, probably not as much as he wants.
No.
It's a thing when you've got something like that, though. Do you really want to sell it? If you can avoid it, do you really know what I mean? Like,
no, exactly. You've got it because you want it. You know,
yeah,
you don't
and
buy
you've got like
it.
probably one of one or one of only a couple, and especially in that condition. You know, it's pretty much mint. So if you can keep it, definitely keep it. But he's got a few Land Rovers. They're nice. I do like the Defenders. I've always wanted one. Not really practical, like, but I have always wanted one.
One day.
Gary Webb. Have you seen his comment?
No, I'm not. As I'm looking at the pictures of the fish, not the comments.
Only 6, so there's only 6 in existence, and he's got one of. So £100. We've got it. Oh, sorry, we've got £100 with Joey. We're going to take another £2.50 to take this from Joey. It's like unbelievable. I can't believe that this hasn't gone nuts. To be honest, again, it's like nearly 30 centimeters. Hoshigan Chagoy.
Crazy.
Oh, you've got 6. Sorry, he's got 6 Defenders. Yeah, he's got a nice one on his path that he was trying to sell me.
Weather.
I always liked. I had a Discovery, a Land Rover Discovery on an edge years ago, and I really liked that. But when I said to Phil, I had Discovery, he just gave me this look as if like I just slapped him in the face. So say Discovery doesn't live up to a Defender, man.
Right.
Anyone else is interested in this fish for another £2.50? Seriously, it's a Hoshigan Chagoy. Like, come on, how is this not selling?
Crazy.
I feel like it's been really slow tonight. I think the last 3 weeks we've done it. It's been a lot better, a lot more hype. I think we're gonna have 10 weeks. That's fine. Long as the fish are selling, I'll keep them coming. I had a Freelander, Gary Webb. I had a Freelander, biggest pile of crap I've ever driven. Because you had a Freelander, it's like, yeah, it's the most unmanly version of the Land Rover you could have. But right, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna give it another 60 seconds. If anyone's interested, throw another £2.50 on it.
That's crazy.
It is what it is.
29 centimetre toe tie, guys. Chagoy. Every pond needs a Chagoy. I have 5 in mine now.
Not every pond needs 5 because that's a lot of food.
Yep.
I would definitely have a pond of single coloured fish. Wow.
There's one now. That was an Adam Byer one, that one.
You got some big fish in there, Jamie, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a couple pushing almost 60 now. And considering the oldest fish in there is Sansai this year, it's not doing too bad. I got one this side.
You had to replace most of yours, didn't you?
Yeah, I lost all of them 3 years ago. So these are all brand new to me in the last 2 years.
Well, cracking collection that you've built up for yourself there, though.
Getting there. I got one Nisai that's my lights just died. Sorry, but I got one Nisai that's just pushing 60 now as well. So well chuffed with that.
Nice, very good. So you're doing something right.
Yeah. Well, see, Matt, they're getting 3 kilos of food a week at the minute. Crazy.
That's a lot of food, Bill. Right, we're going to wrap that then. Joey, congratulations, mate. £100 on the Chag. Like, there's a point where this becomes beyond daylight robbery. But let's move on. See what else we've got. There's a lot of people asking about this, so let's see how we get on with it. £21cm Omasako Kujaku, starting price at £100. Is anyone interested in the Kujaku for £100?
When I clear out some space, Kujaku is one of the next ones on my list.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful.
Absolutely. It's also mainly to keep the missus happy because she loves metallic fish.
Yeah, they are special. A nice Kujaku is very nice. Not so much though, like not to knock it, but not so much when they don't work out.
No. When you get a messy one, they're not very
They just
attractive.
don't. Yeah, they just don't do nothing, then do they?
That's clean, that one.
Yeah, £100 start bid on the Kujaku.
I love the ones like that where they've got a nice deep benny as well. You see a lot of them where they're sort of a yellowy orange.
Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it? You have the lovely silver colour with the nice scalation and the deep benny. The crystal clear Shiroji, which is the white being so white that it glows. That's the sign of a nice Kujaku.
Absolutely.
You don't want the way the colours start to mix in, where, as Jamie said, the benny's more yellow, the white's more of a yellow colour as well, and then the fish just starts to just look messy, doesn't it? And just doesn't do it.
It's got a nice clean head, that one as well, which is not very common.
Very, very clean head, yeah. It's a cracking fish, really is.
Yeah.
So £100 to start the bid. The bids on the Kujaku were done last week, which is very, very similar to this one. It went nuts. People did a bid more for it, so just a little bit slower this week. Simon Shears, Up North Koi. Thank you very much. £100 start bid. It'll be £102.50 to take this from site. Brian, it'll be £102.50, mate. I just got in there just before you. It's very, very nice fish. Very clean fish. I'll be honest, having the Kujakus in that I've been selling has given me a new appreciation for them. Because we're spending a lot of time looking at them, and I've never owned a Kujaku, to be honest. Never had one personally, so I've never spent a lot of time really fixating on them. But yeah,
I had one of my...
Brian.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, it's just that I've never spent a lot of time until I've had these couple that I've got now, looking at them and really starting to appreciate them.
Oh, they are. They're one of my favourite fish, to be honest. But I've just, since I lost my nice collection before I lost all my fish, I just haven't found one that I liked that's within budget, if that makes sense. I've seen loads that I love, but when people want 600, 700, 800 quid for them, they're kind of a little bit too steep.
They get high. They do get expensive, don't they? Have I got that wrong? Is this sign not Up North Koi side?
No, that's not Up North Koi. Simon Shiro.
Sorry about that. I've always believed that you were Up North Koi.
No, different Simon.
£112.50, but yeah, sorry about that, Simon Shears, but I appreciate it. Like for over a year now, I believed you were a different person.
If it was Up North Koi Pond, it'd be on his own name. I think he's only got the one account.
Right, okay. We've got Vince has just commented, listening along whilst driving, fecking Freelander, fecking hairdresser's car. You need a Discovery, mate. And yes, I do agree. It's a hairdresser's car. It's not the male version of a Land Rover. They are all right though. They are smart cars. Just if you're gonna have a Land Rover, you want a proper one. We got Dino twisted. You let me down. 112.50, £115 to take this. My phone's just gone nuts. I've got loads of messages. 120. I live right next door to France. Very nice. So whereabouts that? Where do you live? Is that Weymouth, Portland, that area?
Could be Dover.
Very close to France. Stephen, it'd be 122.50 now to take the Kujaku, mate. Chris Taylor bought one last week. Picked it up yesterday. He picked it up from me yesterday from last week's auction, and he was over the moon with it. He's seen the potential in him, and he paid a lot more than this as well. I'm going to point that out. Near Ramsgate, nice. Yeah, I'll answer everyone's messages after the auction. Like, my phone's just gone nuts. I can't. He's probably starting to know that by now. Like, getting the pictures on screen is hard enough. Never mind trying to answer your messages at the same time. 122.50 to take this now from Simon. Is anyone else going to up this bid to 122.50? We've still got 99 people watching, which is fantastic.
Stick the video up again, Danny.
Yeah. A Disco's a poor man's defender. It might be, but they are good. Let's find that video.
The Benny on that is unreal.
Yeah, it's a beautiful fish, honestly. Beautiful. But Stephen is in with £125. It'll be £127.50 to take this Kujaku. I'll run that video again in a second. But I loved the Soroji being the white. That for me is the clench factor. That's, to me, that would make me want to buy it.
Yeah, it's so clean. It is.
It's 130 with Simon Shears and 135 with Stephen, so it cost 137.50. 150 with Simon Shears, so it cost 152.50 if you want to take it, Stephen. No messing around. People are starting to see what this is about. This is a top quality fish, and it's still at a fraction of the retail price. This retails around the £300 mark for everyone. This total transparency. This was retail value of around £300 in a dealer. So right now it's around 50% of market value. 155 with Stephen, it cost 157.50 if you want this site. But you haven't got to mess around with £2.50s if you want to steal it. Throw a bit in, mate.
But yeah, whoever left you that comment about getting a better camera, I think that's the way forward for you.
Yeah, no. I'm just not technically minded. Jamie's will generally I'd run away from stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm more physical. Give me some wood and I'll happily work with it. But technology's not my thing.
Similar to
160,
me then. Similar to me.
165. Yeah. Let's through the video one more time, see if that gets anyone else tempted. $170, $175, nice. Gaz Koipon, good evening all. Nice to have you in, Gaz.
Evening, Gaz.
175, going to cost 177.50 to take this. I'll take the picture for you for £20 a shot. That's Becky. You'll take the picture and I'll pay the bills. No, she's got her own job, she's got her own money. Let me know if you're still inside. You've had a good battle so far. Don't give up now. Eden Coy Dave has just said that's BS. No reason a phone can't take a picture of koi, polarizing lens, and a bit of alcohol spray on the surface, and away you go. I think the biggest thing for me is the tunnel creates a lot of glare, so I need an area that I can take the fish to in the bowl, ideally, and take the picture. I've tried doing it with an umbrella over the top, and you can see the reflection of the bars of the umbrella. £180, say. Nice one. Stephen, are you still in, mate? Another £2.50 if you're interested in the Kujaku. Yeah, so the umbrella shows the glare. I used a cardboard box. Now that works really well on the lighter fish, but it doesn't work on the darker fish because it makes it too dark in there. So yeah, 185. So I'll be 187.50 if you're interested in taking this site. Brilliant job to both of you, though. Love a bit of competition.
One thing you could try, Danny, throw a tarpaulin over your polytunnel.
Yeah, not a bad shout. Just make take that glare away.
Yeah, blue tarp as well, so it'll be a kind of a blue natural light that comes through it. Might work.
Use a bit of foil insulation and angle above the bowl. You can buy the proper shades, can't you? You can buy the shades and the light, and I don't think they're that expensive, really, are they? Not these days.
No, not at all. The cameras are, but the equipment that goes with them, then.
No, so polarizing lens, a shade, and a good light. I think that'll be the order of the week this week, and see how we get on with it. As I say, the auction's getting better every week, so you'll get a little bit better every single week. We've got videos this week. We were one short.
The polarizing lens you can get for your mobile phones, they're actually pretty good. I've got one for mine. Whenever I go out on a day trip, I take it with me. And it seems
I've
to work
seen on your videos, because I've noticed a difference when you said I haven't got my lens with me. I've noticed the difference that the glare makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
We're at 185 with Stephen. Si, if you tell me you're out, then I'm going to wrap it up. Well done, Stephen. Right, I'm going to wrap this up. Congratulations, Stephen. You've done very well, mate, and the fish is yours. So, going once, going twice, and gone. Very well fought. Send me an email to myboyskoy@gmail.com. Drop me your mobile number, your address, and I will send you a payment link after the live stream's finished, and we'll get the fish shipped to you whatever day suits. Well, very well done, mate. Right, let's have a look what we've got next. Very well done. You Perry's appreciate that there. You've done very well. Nice little bit more. We like to see it. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 5 left. No, 4 left. 4 fish left. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. This was a nice little one. Omasako Showa. A lot to do. A lot of underline sumi. Nice little shower. Cracking little shower. So £50 start bid.
I don't know what it is about the Amasako showers, but I quite like them. They seem to develop a lot later on in life rather than straight away.
Yeah. I think they're a nice project fish, aren't they?
Hmm.
I think when you're buying fish and you're buying small fish, you don't want to finish fish, do you? You want something so you enjoy it for several years of the sumi coming and going. Like my Shinoda Showa, that turns Sansai this winter. It's only just now starting to get Benny. Sumi, sorry. So it's only for anyone who doesn't know. So the Sumi's the black. It's only just now starting to get solid Sumi coming through. It had a couple of dots when I first bought it. Pretty much turned to a Kohaku, lost all the black, and then all of a sudden the black's coming back. So yeah, bit of a mad one.
I got a Shiro in the pond. It had been white for about 16 months, and it's just coming up to 2 in September, so not long away. And it's only just this one here, only just started to develop proper sumi now, and it's like 16 to 18 months old.
Guarantee that'll be one of the best fish in your pond. The
yeah,
slower them Shiros develop, the better.
It's one of the reasons it's still here, mate.
Yeah.
All the rest went, but no, that was one of the only Shiros I kept out of that batch. And he's got the body on him. He's absolutely phenomenal. But I knew he was a Shiro just because he had a tiny little black speck in his tail, and that's all he had his whole life. But now it's just starting to come through in places. So
be interesting to see it. Like again, it's another one that I've really started taking a liking to. Shiro, I hadn't necessarily up until started buying and selling fish, and then you start seeing the different types and having them and looking at them all the time.
Absolutely.
You go to a dealer and you look at a pond and you look at 50 fish and you're like, oh, I like that one, I don't like that one. But when you actually stop and look and take some time, I think you start to appreciate a little bit more.
Yeah. It's the appreciation, isn't it? You kind of like start off with just what you like, but then when, as you say, when you sit down and sort of spend time with it, it's like anything. I mean, my missus obviously wanted a Chihuahua. I didn't, but now I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah. No, that's that. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, you might not have been what you wanted, but once you've got it, you've got it. Right, I'm going to play this video. So there is sedate in that bowl, but when I was trying to go through them pretty fast and want to put the fish in, when there's sedate in a bowl and you first put a fish in, they go mental. And it takes them a few seconds to start to calm down. I just hadn't give that long enough, so it was bouncing around the bowl.
So the sumi on that is filling up the Soroji really well. It's filling out nicely.
We'll play that video again so everyone gets a proper look.
I like that. That's really well balanced.
The pattern is what I was just about to say. The pattern fills the body very nicely and balances the fish lovely. Even the sumi in the fins, it's in keeping with the fish.
Yeah.
So some people want clean fins or they want all black fins, especially on shower. But as long as it keeps with the fish and it looks right, it doesn't stand out and look offensive. There's nothing wrong with it, and this looks right. So we have got £55 of Chris Taylor. Anyone else cost another £2.50, £57.50 to take the Omasako Showa. One of the best koi farms in the world. Very nice fish. A lot to change on this fish. This fish won't look like anything like what it looks like now next year. It'll completely develop. Sumi will come out. Sumi will drop away. I think you're going to have a stunner of a fish. Anyone else interested? Michael the Wolf, are you interested in another £2.50 on this? Or is this one going to go to Chris for a silly price of £55?
Crazy.
What's say, mate?
I'm saying it's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. No, as I said before and previously, as the auctions build, I'm happy the fish keeps selling. I'm really happy that every week we sell every fish. And touch wood, this week's going to be no exception. But as long as people understand how cheap these fish are going for, then I'm okay with that. These are bargains. You know what I mean? As long as you walk away from this auction thinking I've just got a steal, I'll be happy with that. But today. I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and he goes fishing, but he has nothing to do with fishing. He said, was it yesterday or the day before? And he said, it's like, oh, you're doing fish now? I said, yeah. I said, and he's like, oh, they worth anything? I think he was expecting me to say a £5 each. I said, they start from about 50 quid and go up. He went, what? £50 for the fish? I was like, yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg, mate. Like that's absolutely nothing.
Uh-huh.
But right, we're going to give this another minute. If anyone's interested in taking the Omasako Showa for another £2.50, please let me know. Really wish I had the money, to the space and the facilities to grow a lot of these fish on. I really would, but realistically, got to sell them, got to keep the auctions moving, and that'll allow me to grow some on properly. But yeah, it's I'd love to see what these fish turn into. I think when we set up the Facebook page, which we will do soon, so we can get some progress reports on the fish over the time, I think that'll be great to see. Red Stores a koi, quality of the koi, great for the price, bargain. It's yeah. Right, so we're going to give 30 seconds, and this is going for £55, which is, as I keep saying, it's a steal.
Absolutely. Do you know what fish you're bringing down to the growing show? The
to sell separate?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I was and ahhing between, do I bring a load of smaller, cheaper stuff, or do I bring some nicer stuff? I don't know.
Can you not bring a little bit of both?
Potentially. It's...
Then you're catering for both markets, aren't you? People that want something special and people that want something to grow on.
Yeah, potentially. I think it's hard. Like, I'm really getting into the nicer stuff. So when I'm buying stuff, I'm constantly just trying to buy the nicest and the best and the most expensive, and I'm having to rein myself in all the time because these are cheap auctions for real people, and
To be honest, it's how everybody starts off in koi, though, isn't it? Everybody
Yeah.
starts off with their 20 quid pond fillers, and then after 5 years of keeping their koi, they're then buying their sort of 100 quid nice ones, and then when they can afford it later on in life, they're buying, 5, 6, 7 and up £100.
So congratulations, Chris. This is yours, mate. £55. But yeah, no, definitely. I think the first koi I bought, I think they were like 3 for £12 or something like that. Just I think they were Israeli, 3 to 4 inch Tosai, big fry, whatever you want to call them, and yeah, they were really low quality in hindsight. Yeah, I had them with mirror carp and commons and whatever else, and it just
To be
very
honest,
quickly started looking for slightly better stuff and started to understand why the price is better. But then again, very quickly started realising that even the £25 stuff and the £50, the £100, there's a big difference in the jump on the price.
oh, yes. That's exactly how I started, though. My very first pond, not this one or the one before it, but the one before that, it was full of mirror carp.
Yeah.
And, I added a few koi from King's Lynn koi, again, like you, about £5 each,
Yeah.
and realised I preferred them because I could actually see them in the pond.
Well,
So,
this is the other thing, isn't it?
because I didn't have a raised pond or a window back then, it was an in-ground pond. So the only time you saw the mirror carp is feeding time when the food starts disappearing.
Yeah. The mirrors are great. I dropped some fish off to one of the people who bought in the auction last week, and he had about, I think they were 4 or 5, and they were decent size. They were all 45 cm plus, and when they were up, lovely. Really appreciate them. But as you say, you're only seeing them when they're up.
Yeah,
So
that-
80% of the time, they're on the bottom. The pond's black. You can't see none.
that's what got me into koi like 16 years ago. I added 2 koi in with a load of mirrors, and they were the only 2 I could see in the pond. I had Yamabuki Ogon as my first one, and a pure white one, but it wasn't platinum. It was plain white, so I'm guessing it was just a Shiramuji. Um, and yeah, I could see them obviously all day, every day. And I thought, yeah, no, we're going to do swapsies. So I sold all the mirrors, and I was so shocked how much people were willing to pay for a mirror carp. I mean, they're all about 30 cm, but
Yeah.
people were offering me like 100 quid a pop for them. I was like, oh, thank you very much. I can take that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bought some nice
definitely.
carp for that.
But they are nice fish, and especially if you've got a bigger. If I had a big pond that I couldn't really take the fish out and scrape and stuff like that, I think I'd probably go for ghosties and mirrors and stuff like that, and not really koi. The koi are too soft, aren't they, to just leave them
Fragile.
to their own devices? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never had a problem when it was mirror carp, that's for sure.
No.
Hard
We've
as
got
nails.
3 left, and I don't know what order to do them in, but I'm gonna save, in my opinion, the best to last. So, but look at this for an absolute belter. This one again, Hoshkin Chagoy. This one's fully scaled, 30 centimeters, toast jumbo toast I tin, and Nisai this winter, £100 start bid. Very, very nice chag.
Nice. Again, a lovely
I
colour.
would happily keep these, to be honest.
Sorry?
I would happily keep these.
Definitely. Be interesting to see how big they get.
Yeah. I think a jumbo toast I hit in 30 cm. I think, the sky's the limit in the right environment.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you couldn't get 70 out of it, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I think you should be getting high 50, 60 at Nisai in the right conditions, just sheerly because it's 18 months old now, and it's 30 cm. So another 18 months from now, it should easily be double that in the right environment. Joey's having a proper go tonight. This was the second shag. Must be a shag guy.
It's a nice fish. I just love the colour on these chags.
Yeah,
All right, honey colour.
Yeah, they are. They're very nice, very light fish, but a bit different. Play that video again. Not one.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Is that like what was an albino?
Becky could come into and stay and was like, I like the albinos. What albinos? She was like, the albinos. So I haven't got any albinos. What are you talking about? And she went, do you have 5 of them? I said, the chags, like the cream coloured chags. And she just said to me, is that one of them albinos? And yeah, all right, call an albino if you want. It's a cream coloured chag. Another £2.50 on the Chagoy, 30 centimetre Hoshikan Chagoy. I'm really surprised these aren't going berserk, to be honest. Yeah, it's a very, very cheap fish. So Barry bought some. I dropped fish off to Barry today. That he was the one who had the mirrors I was saying about before.
Yeah.
He's having 4 decent sized mirrors. He had very nice. He's his pond while he's building his proper pond. His ponds at his unit, so he's a mechanic or doing cars. So I drove onto this industrial estate, thinking, "There's no houses here. Where am I taking these fish?" And I follow him in this Land Rover, and there's just a pond in the middle of this unit, like scrap cars and vans and stuff everywhere, and then just this lovely pond just onto the side. It's like crazy. But he said he's building, or he's planning to build this big pond at home, so the fish are living there for now. Anyone else? Any more? If we don't have anyone else on this, £100 is the second jag tonight, going for £100, both to Joey as well. Very, very cheap.
Got himself a couple of crackers there at that price.
Yeah, like steals, absolute steals.
What would a chag like that retail at?
Let's say, 200-ish. What it is right now, maybe a bit more. I think it all depends on the dealer, to be honest. I think you wouldn't want, a dealer wouldn't have it up for under 200, I don't think. I think 200 will probably be its minimum anyway.
Oh, I would have thought so. For a jumbo toe size, I mean, you can't really find a jumbo toe size for any koi for less than 200 quid.
Exactly, yeah. So when I'm saying 200, I'm probably being very reserved with that there, to be honest. I think it's see you later, Dave, Eden Koi going. Thanks for joining us, mate. Yeah, say 200 quid is probably a very, very reserved price. It's probably not for that, to be honest. But right, we're gonna give it another minute, otherwise it's going to Joey, and I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. What can you say? 2 chags tonight, though, Joey. You done well there. I hope you got a lot of koi food.
Gonna need it.
They just eat every time I walk in that polytunnel. They're up. They're all 5 of them are up at the top. And they'd never stop eating if they got the choice. So it looks like we're going to wrap this one at £100. Congratulations, steal of the century. I think there's been a few fish that have gone very much under my estimations tonight. What you got to love an auction.
It's the thing with auctions; it's only worth what someone is willing to pay.
It is
on the day. On the day.
It is.
If it was a different day with different people, there would be different prices again.
Oh yeah, look, don't get me wrong. Like the other 3 of these, when someone comes to buy them, forget the price that you've picked, you've seen on the auction, because you won't be getting it anywhere near that retail. Let's show this. So this very different £70 Oishigoshiki starting price. Starting price £70, 20 centimeters. It's got that benny to it, but it's a lot darker. This one, very nice goshi. 20 cm as well. It's got a little bit more size to it. Definitely got more body to it. Let's find the video. I'll play the video and see what people want to say. Danny boy, you're going to be bankrupt at this rate. All for the love of koi, mate. It is.
Absolutely.
As I say, as long as they're selling, people are getting bargains. She's happy with the fish. You keep coming back. Like, what can I moan about? So £70 start on the goshki. Is anyone interested? £70 on the goshki. I'm assuming that 105 was on the Chag, which is already sold. I'm sorry. If you want to drop out and come back on the live, because you've obviously got quite a bit of a lag, so jump out and come back on, and we'll start in a bid at £70 on the goshki.
Yeah, that's the only problem with lives. If you got a bit of a lag, you end up missing out.
Yeah. When I'm watching other people's lives, I generally drop out and come back in several times, just because with the lag you seem to end up with a knock-on effect, and before long you can end up being quite a bit behind.
Yeah. I've noticed though, you can quite often click the fast forward button and catch up again.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
So even though it's always a few seconds behind, but a few seconds is enough to sneak in a big show. So.
Well won, Joey. Nice lumps. Very well won. Very good price. 2 cracking fish. £70 goshki last week. You couldn't get enough of goshki. So is anyone going to start the bidding at £70 on the goshki? Or goshiki, depending on how you want to say it. It is all preference.
I used to call them goshikis, but everyone kept telling me off. No.
It's like Goromo or Gromo.
Yeah.
Again, it's just one of them. It's just however you want to say it.
Yeah.
Get that video playing again. Why?
Because everyone that's commenting seems to be like commenting stuff that you spoke about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, Becky's saying that she thinks there's a quite a lag because the comments seem to be talking about stuff that I've spoke about minutes ago. So I'm gonna try and give it a little bit longer to make sure that there is no lag. I would say to people to check your bar at the bottom to see that you are watching it in real time and you're not behind. Also check Aquatech and Landscape, £70. Thank you very much. So yeah, there could be quite a bit of a lag here, so I will try and slow it down and make sure everyone gets a fair chance. It will cost £72.50 minimum to take this. Anyone who's just come in, it's £2.50 minimum bid increments. You can bid as much as you want, as high as you want. Delivery is available anywhere UK mainland. It's £30 a box. As many fish as you want in the box. If you buy a fish on the auction and to offset the shipping fee, you want to buy another fish, message me afterwards. I'll send you what I've got. Yeah, see if you're interested in anything else.
I think this one's going to be one for the future. I think that when the Benny starts to rise, I think that's going to look really nice.
You see down here on the right hand side the fish, Jamie, you can just about see like there's little bits of like Benny.
Oh yeah.
They look like dark spots now, but that is actually really deep Benny. And when them bits start to come up, you can imagine it's going to float.
Yeah. It's one thing I like about Goshkis. When the Benny floats on top of the sumi, it just pops, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. You can't go wrong with a really nice Goshki like that. Another £2.50. Is anyone interested in this for another £2.50? I'm really surprised. I expected the bids on these to go nuts. Genuinely did. Scrag, smash the like, please, people. Please do. But have you got any Goshki, Jamie, yourself?
Yeah, I've got one in the net in the main pond that probably can come out of the net now, actually. I reckon he's about 20 cm now.
Okay.
So he can probably come out. And then I did have 3 in the blue vat down the back, but unfortunately I think the heron managed to take one of them, so I've only got 2 left now. But yeah, so I've got 3 in total. One is definitely for the main pond. The other 2 in the vat depends on how they turn out.
Very nice. I do like them. I am getting more into them. I sent a bowl, a video of a bowl last week. These were all retail around £500, and wow, there wasn't one bad fish in there. Just unbelievable. Tancho Goshkis, all different colour Goshki, just unbelievable. But to say retail around £500, no messing around.
A friend of mine got a really good deal on a group of Goshki about 3 years ago, and I was so jealous because I was stood there looking at them myself, and someone came up behind me and said to the dealer, this was at one of the shows, and said to the dealer, would you do a deal if I bought more than one? And the dealer turned around, and I was looking at these, about to ask him if I could even bowl 1 or 2 up, and the dealer turned around and said, you can have the lot for 80 quid. All Japanese Goshki. There was 13 left in the vat, and he let the lot go for 80 quid. I was like,
you should have pushed them out the way.
And I was like, I wanted one of them, you bastard. And it turned out he was a friend of mine from Peterborough, and they're massive now. They're all like 12 to 14 cm little Japanese tosai, but they're now all about 40 cm.
I think what they do is to say they'll buy 100 fish and it'll stand them, I don't know, however many £100 or £1,000. They make the money on them, and then the last, as you said, whatever's left, they just go, I'll just get what I can get for them, just get rid of them. Because they've made the money on the batch, not on a fish by fish basis.
Absolutely. At the end of the day as well, when you're down to your sort of last, well, there was 13 left in the bowl, but when you're down to your last sort of few that are in the bowl, you know that they're kind of like the worst of the bunch anyway, because the best ones have already been picked, haven't they?
Well, yeah, and I would agree sometimes, but sometimes the people overlook the potential.
Oh yeah, if people don't
always go for the finished fish, and sometimes that one in there, like the ugly duckling, it can end up being the best one. Like the run to the litter when you're buying dogs, getting a dog.
The light's off now, so you can't really see it, but that shower that just went down below the window, that's my Adam Beyer growing show from last May. And that was my first pick when I looked at the pictures and looked at the vat and looked at the bowl. But I was pick number 46.
Yeah.
And by the time it got back down to me, it was still in there. So I didn't need any time picking. I went, yep, that one, please. And I'm still well chuffed with it. Still well chuffed with it. Yeah. Again,
So
it's
yeah,
what
I know
want
you
to
was
do.
Dean. Well, Dean commented saying I was saying 80 quid for all the Goshkis, not an £80 bid. I said I know he was. Another £2.50 on the Goshki. Are we gonna end this auction on a high with the Goshkis? Because honestly, these fish tonight have gone far too cheap. I'm not gonna moan because I'm happy that they're all selling, but really was expecting them to go for a lot more. If I'm totally honest.
Yeah. Everyone must be on holiday.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? It's £75. Thank you, Aquatech. I haven't got that yet. 77.50. It'll cost £80. Aquatech, if you're still in me, let me know. £80. I think we've got a huge lag. I think there's a big lag.
Yeah. Technology, it's great when it works.
Yeah, I think this is why I don't run it on the Facebook as well, the way Koi Wholesale do, because they have so many technical difficulties with running on Facebook at the same time. It doesn't seem to work for them, so I'm not going to even attempt it.
No.
I get stressed out enough with YouTube.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. Another £2.50. Aquatech, are you interested, mate, for another £2.50? If not, we're going to wrap it up because we have got one more. Have we got one more fish left? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6,
Two
7, 8.
more, isn't it?
2 more we have, yes. Jamie, you're right, 2 more. I don't know what the other one is, though.
Oh, God.
What is the other one?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's meant to be my job and over.
I'll be in it.
It's not, we've done them. Goshki, we've done that. We've got the other one on screen. Ochiba, we've got that one coming up next. It doesn't make sense. We've done the Kohaku, we've done the Kujaku, we've done the Deutsche Chag. We've done that. We've done the Chag. We've done the Mamashowa. We haven't done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. We're doing that one now. No, that's right. This is number 9. I've got one more time.
Why are you telling me I did not argue? You said 2 more.
We have got to get an Ochiba left yet. There's comments. Another £2.50 on the Goshki. Let's round this up to £80. Let's end the Goshki on 80 quid. That's a steal. That's less than 50% retail on this Goshki. Retail would be somewhere around the £150 to £200 mark, depending on the dealer for this fish. £77.50 is stupidly cheap. Let's get this up a little bit higher, please, people. I will start putting numbers on the fish for each week, and I will start doing them by lots. As I said, each week we're getting a little bit better, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're learning,
Slowly
isn't
but
you?
surely.
Every video you find something you can improve on, ready for the next one.
Exactly. Don't want to get it too good straight away, do I? Where's the fun? We're going to give another 60 seconds, and then this is going to sell, and then we've got one more lot left. 60 seconds. Is anyone interested in the Goshki for £2.50?
See if this will work.
Yeah, it's an old house. This, I think. What did we say? This around 100 odd years old.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them. You can't clean them.
No, Becky hates them. Like they look nice, but you can't clean them. Yeah, I think it's around 100 to 150 years old. This house, so the walls are like 3 foot thick. You can't get signal in any other room because the sky router doesn't put signal through the
Yeah.
We have not got another Kujaku, mate. I'm sorry, we have not got another Kujaku. Right, wrapped it up. Congratulations, Michael the Wolf. You've done well.
Bargain again.
Send me an email to myboyskoi@gmail.com on the bottom of the screen now. And well done, Wolfie lad. Yeah, email myboyskoi@gmail.com and send me your details and your mobile number. We'll get the payment sorted tonight, ideally, and let me know what day you want to either collect it or get it shipped to you. And this is a gem of a fish. This is one of only 40 fish in the country. We sold one a couple of weeks back, and then I twisted arms to get more of them. I managed to get 2 more, and this is one of them. It's very limited fish. They're not around. You're not going to see them in dealers. Very difficult to get hold of. Yeah. So £100 start bid. If this doesn't sell, honestly, I'm happy for it not to sell. It'll stay here. It'll get bigger. It'll be back on for a lot more money next year. It won't be your fish. Like a disco ball, it is indeed. But as I said, honestly, if this doesn't sell, I don't care. To be honest, I'm happy to keep it.
Have we got a VT?
Yeah.
Love the colour of that.
Got £100 bid to start with. I'll be kicking myself if we don't get a lot more bids because I would have rather have kept it. Beautiful fish.
Nice. I love the colours. I really do.
Yeah. It glistens, honestly. Again, it's one of the fish, the video, the camera does not do justice. My bad photography does not do justice. It's unbelievable. So we're looking for increments of minimum of £2.50 to take this. This cannot sell for £100. I swear to God. Like, if I had the money, I'd be bidding on this. Yeah, it's a cracker. It generally is. As I said, there's only 40 in the country. So there's not. These aren't going to be ones that every dealer's pulling out. These aren't going to be ones that are sold in bargain bins. At no point is that going to happen. If I can get more, I'm going to carry on trying to get more. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. I got limited to 3, and I got 3. I tried to get 10. I was trying to get 10, and they let me have 1. And then I tried to get another 9, and they let me have 2. So I'll try and get 8 next week, and then I'll get 3. But 120, nice one.
Yeah, that is a cracking fish.
The guy who bought the one week before last, he's meant to have a huge pond. I haven't seen it, and he's put it in, and he hasn't seen it again since. The pond is meant to be enormous, like a big garden pond, not a raised up like an inbuilt.
Yeah.
So he's bought this gorgeous little fish, put it in the pond. It's gone into the depths of the pond. He's probably not going to see it now, so it's 30 cm.
Yeah.
Probably up here next year.
Always the way.
But yeah, 122.50 minimum for this one to go. What's people's thoughts on it generally? Even if you're not bidding, just tell me what you think on it, because I personally think it's unbelievable. Just let me know in the comments what your opinion is.
I have to agree with you, though. It's certainly one of the best of the night.
Yeah, definitely. It's still got a lot more to do as well, I think.
Oh yeah, when that fills out, when it gets some body on it, that's
Yeah.
going to be a fucking fish.
With these being a Goi mix, essentially, so these are originally Chagoy and Soragoi. That's where Ochiba come from. The growth potential is unbelievable.
Absolutely.
It is Ginrin, so it's probably not going to grow as big as what a single scale Chag will grow. It probably won't get that same growth potential, but again, you should be hitting at least 60 cm on this fish with the right food, the right environment. You should really surpass that, but I don't like making stupid claims. So, yeah, it's a great
Being from that
fish.
breed as well, I
Just
always
have no
find.
room for any more. That's the problem most of us face. Say sorry, Jamie.
No, I was just saying, being that breed as well, I always find the Ochiba to be a real friendly fish as well. Very similar to Chagoy. In the fried bat, they're always the first up for food, and the one that I got in here, he's always the first up as well.
It's it. My older Chiba, she's got a bit of a growth on her face now. I think she's at least 10, 11. I bought her from someone else, but she's lets you stroke her. She swims up and you can just you can just stroke her down the body, and she does that out of choice. You know, she lets you do that.
They're not like the Chagoy per se, but they're just such a placid fish. The way they grace the pond, they're just always so calm. Whereas Chagoy will always be the first up, but I always find Ochiba to be a real calm fish and will just gently cruise up to you, push his way through, nice and easy.
Yeah. The old girl I've got, like I love that fish because she's just so graceful. She's not the first up for the food. She's not a gannet. She just comes up and just eats a little bit she wants and very gently swims off again, comes back and just grazes. So I always leave quite a lot of food floating in my pond so they can graze like that, mainly because of her, because she likes to do that.
I think that's the right word for them. I think they're placid. They're a very placid fish.
Yeah, they are. But on £150 with Phil Taylor, 152.50 to take this. We've got 4 different people bidding. So let me know, is anyone else interested to take this for £152.50? This is the gem of the night. Stunning. Unbelievable fish.
Roll the VT again, Danny.
Yeah. I've got one more of these and I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on any more, if I'm totally honest. So I'm not even sure I want to sell the other one because I really want one for myself.
That's crazy. I would have thought that they'd gone well over 200 quid straight away.
Yeah, so I really did. Play one more time. Well, I'll play it again, but I'll play it again now. So we're going to give this a few more minutes and see if anyone else is interested in all my fish only graze. Don't go mad. I wish I could be by the pond when I feed, but they don't come up. Even 2 chags. I just say spend more time there, Jamie. Just spend more time just around it. I've said this before. I said this on Guards GKP Live. Like, my fish are more confident when Becky's there rather than me, but I think I'm just too loud. But
considering all the visits I've had lately, these guys are still uber friendly. All of them. You know. The fryer have gone the other way, but these guys haven't.
You only need one or two, though, don't you? One or two to be that really friendly, and then that's it. The rest are great. Any more? Have we got any more bids on the Ginrin Ochiba? One of 40 fish in the country. Crab sticks as well. Crab sticks. People swear by them. Mealworms, prawns.
I did crab sticks today. 10 crab sticks later. Whole packet they went through.
Do you give yours melon?
No, I've never done melon because I only feed them stuff that we would eat ourselves if, you know, we overordered or whatever, but we never buy melon. So they get lettuce because I grow lettuce down the allotment. I've tried them on strawberries, but they don't like strawberries.
Can Koi eat tomatoes?
Can't see any reason why they wouldn't.
Becky's grew more tomato plants than any one family needs, to be honest. Considering I don't eat tomatoes, we're definitely inundated with them. So if the fish will eat them, great.
The best way to try it, if you've got any that do hand feed, just see if they'll take a bit of tomato and see if they'll eat it, because there's nothing worse than throwing it all in your pond and it just sinking to the bottom and then sitting there forever. So if you've got any that hand feed, try that one first, and if they like it, then you can start throwing some in.
Yeah, she should go with it anymore. Right, any more? 60 seconds left. Yet again, another fish sound far too cheap. This is again probably a minimum of £100, if not a bit more than that, under retail value. So probably close to £100 or £150 under retail.
I honestly thought that was going to go a lot higher than that, but
so because again, the one we put up 2 weekends ago, the bid more on that was crazy. The bids were bouncing. I feel like it's just a bit slower tonight. What can you do?
It's that Vince magic, isn't it?
Yeah, the twisted one. But I massively appreciate you coming on, Jamie. It does help. It really does help.
Yeah, I say I was here and I was free, so if I'm free, happy to do it.
Brilliant, appreciate that. Right, Chris, congratulations, mate. You've got it.
Well done, mate.
I think him and Phil wanted to buy these last night, and I said no to both of them, and they both bid on the fish. Oh, it's Chris Taylor who's won this one, not Chris Hughes. So it's going in that massive pond with its other sibling. Brilliant.
Well, there you go. He obviously liked it the first one then.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, and Chris, if you change your mind, my birthday's in September, mate. That is a cracking fish. Well done, mate.
I did have a little one in the background that I was going to bring out, but I'll be honest, the bids have gone that slow tonight. I'm not. I am. I'm just not. I had a little nice little shower that I was going to bring out, but I'm just not. So yeah, it might grace next week's auction instead. And that was. But no, appreciate it. My mouth is so dry. I feel like all I've done is rabbit.
Yeah. I never come on a live without me bottle of Coke.
I've drank a cup of tea and a full glass of juice, and me mouth's still dead dry. But what's your plans tonight then, mate? What are you doing? What time are we on? 9:30.
It's quite late now. So I'll probably just catch up on a few YouTube videos and chill out for the rest of the evening, I think. Yep, 9:30.
Oh, Phil got it. Phil got both. He got the Ochiba and the Ginrin Ochiba. Chris was bidding on his behalf.
Oh, there you go.
Very nice. He's gonna have some pond. The fish he's buying up lately. Wow. He's only over the mountain.
Right.
Everyone in Wales is just over the mountain. But right, I'm going to wrap it up. Jamie, thank you so much for coming on, mate. It's been a great night.
Great.
Yet again,
Thanks for
every
having me.
fish is sold.
And everyone got some great bargains tonight.
They really did, yeah. I don't think one fish sold for what it was meant to sell for. So every one of you should be over the moon. But thanks for coming on, and
No
quick
worries. Thanks for having me.
auctions 7:30 every Sunday. Appreciate it. See you all next week. The growing show as well. I'm just going to plug this just before we go. Remember, anyone who wasn't on, we're doing a growing show in Wrexham on the 30th of September. £60 gets you a Super Mango Chagoy and a Sakai Ochiba. Jamie's going to be there selling his bonsais. Will's going to be selling his wire bonsais. We've got a couple of other stores. There'll be more fish for sale on the day. We're going to do a toy drive for kids, brand new toys, and other bits to do 1,000 presents for kids this Christmas. This is me running it, but this is a koi community thing that I really want to push out. So please share it, please plug it, please get other people involved. And let's see if we can smash 1,000 items for Christmas.
I think we will. I think it'll go well over 1,000.
I'd love to. I'd love it if it did. Love it. But right, let's end it there. Thanks again, Jamie, and I'll speak to you soon.
Will do. Take care, bud.
So, bye.
Night, guys.